Hey guys, and welcome to the video. We're going to be discussing the upcoming Deadpool 3 movie. With the return of Hugh Jackman as Wolverine and the arrival of the X-Men, this is the most anticipated MCU project in a long time. So guys, before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and stay up to date with all the movie news going on around here. So guys, this Deadpool 3 article comes from movieweb.com. Let's jump in and find out what's going on. So, new Deadpool 3 rumours tease a real multiverse of madness. Deadpool 3 crazy cameo list keeps growing according to new rumours. Yeah, there's a lot of speculation, guys, and a lot of rumours as to the cameos and actors that are going to be appearing in this movie. It's very, very exciting. Obviously, there's a lot of X-Men characters around, so who knows who might appear in the movie. So, we have a small summary here. Deadpool 3's production has been paused due to ongoing strikes in Hollywood, but rumours continue to surface about the upcoming MCU movie. Yeah, so everybody knows that the writers and actors are on strike in Hollywood. They're striking for better work conditions, and as of the moment, they cannot participate in any TV or movie projects. So it throws a bit of a spanner in the works. There's going to be a lot of delayed movies in the next year or so, which is a shame. So the highly anticipated debut of Deadpool in the Marvel Cinematic Universe will also mark the arrival of X-Men and the return of Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Yeah, so it was a massive surprise and a shock to the internet when Hugh Jackman came out and said that he was returning as Wolverine. We thought he was done with the character, as he said in previous interviews, and the fact that he's coming back in a Deadpool 3 movie is absolutely perfect. Having them two characters play off against each other, I think, is the perfect way to go, and it's going to be one of the best MCU projects I think ever made. So a list of potential cameos in the film has been leaked, including big names like Halle Berry, Ben Affleck, Tom Hiddleston, although these cameos have not been confirmed. Having a scene where Tom Hiddleston's Loki is talking to Deadpool would just be one of the best things I've ever seen on anything. Like, I think that would be an incredible scene to watch. But yeah, I think that'd be so cool. So, Deadpool 3 had to pause production due to current strikes ongoing at Hollywood, which we've already read. But that doesn't stop new rumors about the upcoming MCU movie from surfacing online. Obviously, guys, as you know, as movie fans, as comic book movie fans in particular, we like to grab any rumor, any kind of leak, that I say in quotes, leak or rumor, and we love to just grasp at straws and speculate about everything and anything that we see, like small logos, like leaked images, anything. And it's part of the, it's part of the fun of being a film fan, speculating on these small things. And then when the movie comes out, it's like, oh, was that speculation 6 months ago? Was it correct? Was it not correct? And it's all fun of the fun of being a movie fan. So the long-awaited debut of the Merc with a Mouth within the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which will be the first R-rated movie from the franchise, is definitely going to be an epic event, not only because Ryan Reynolds' Wade Wilson will be joining the universe created by Disney. It will mark the official arrival of X-Men into the world as well, and the triumphant return of Hugh Jackman to play Wolverine since 2017's Logan. So yeah, everybody has been waiting for X-Men to enter the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's been years in the making now, and there's been so much speculation. Every single time an MCU project comes out, people are saying, oh, this is the one that's going to have X-Men. This is the one that's going to have X-Men. You remember years ago before Endgame came out, and there was a picture of Thanos' face, and it looked like he had claw marks down the side of his face, and people were saying, oh, Wolverine attacked him on the side of the face with his claws, and all this kind of stuff. So people are so excited to have the X-Men around. So let's keep going, guys. So both Reynolds and director Sean Levy, who have worked together in previous projects like Free Guy, know pretty well that this movie needs to be something unforgettable, but it also has to keep the tone that made the first two Deadpool films a huge hit. And to do that, it seems like they're delivering a crazy story. Would you expect anything less from a Deadpool movie? If you had a somber, boring story, like for a Deadpool movie, no, that just doesn't work. So a new video from the Dis Insider on YouTube via comicbook.com has unveiled a new list of cameos reportedly to be featured in the film that has come out, and it's wild. So he goes on to say, quote, "At this time, this is all unconfirmed. Let me repeat, all unconfirmed before this blows up on Twitter. Or sorry, X. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting it's called X as well. But a lot of these names we have heard from multiple sources. Brian Cox as William Stryker, Halle Berry as Storm, Owen Wilson as Morbius, Jensen as Jean Grey, Lewis Tan as Shatterstar, Channing Tatum as Gambit, Ben Affleck as Daredevil, Taylor Swift as Dazzler, Taron Egerton as different Wolverine." That would be bizarre, seeing a different Wolverine by Taron Egerton. Okay, if it's part of the rumor mill, apparently. Elizabeth Olsen as Wanda Maximoff. Seeing Wanda in there would be quite an interesting take. That would be very interesting. Tara Strong as Miss Minutes, Tom Hiddleston as Loki. If there was one cameo that I'd want in this movie, Tom Hiddleston's Loki, that would be the best one. Him and Wade Wilson would just be hilarious. Daphne Keane as Laura Howlett, that's a good one as well. Her popping up, that would be quite cool. As X-23. Rebecca Romaine as Raven, Julianne McMahon as Doctor Doom, Patrick Stewart as Professor X, Ian McKellen as Magneto. I think Professor X is a given. I mean, you've got a movie with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. How can you not have Professor X? I mean, I think that's a given. Ian McKellen as Magneto. Yeah, I think anywhere that Professor X goes, Magneto is always normally not far behind. So, and again, all of these are unconfirmed, but it would be insane if everybody was just in the movie. Yeah, imagine you had every single one of these cameos. But then it's like, it gets to the point sometimes where using a cameo as a tool, a director's tool, if you use a cameo correctly, it can add to the movie and make it better. But then if you just have cameos for the sake of it, oh, look at this person, look at this person, look at and the movie just becomes a bit of a mess. So hopefully they utilize the cameo tool correctly and it has the right amount of cameos and it actually adds to the story rather than just being kind of visual noise of having this character and this character. And like, if they just have no meaning, then there's no point to it. But we will soon see when the movie comes out. So why it makes sense for Deadpool 3 to include so many cameos. In the first Deadpool movie, Reynolds constantly made fun of the fact that they couldn't include many characters from the world of X-Men, literally saying, quote, "It's like the studio couldn't afford another X-Men." Yeah, I remember that. That's funny. In Deadpool 2, as the budget was bigger due to the success of the previous film, they were able to get some of the main stars of the latest X-Men movies like Nicholas Hoult, James McAvoy, and Evan Peters. So for Levi and Reynolds, wanting to be even more funny or surprising cameos for this movie, which will have an even bigger budget as part of the MCU, sounds logical. But that's not all. Since the multiverse stories are a trend, with Marvel Studio presenting Loki, Multiverse of Madness, and No Way Home, DC releasing The Flash, and Sony Pictures having its own multiverse franchise with the Spider-Verse, for Deadpool 3 to make fun of that and delivering its own multiverse movie, including the stars of the Fox's superhero universe, it feels completely organic and such a Deadpool thing to do. Yeah. Now that they've just said that, that would be absolutely hilarious. Like you said, multiverses seem to be all the rage at the moment. Whether you agree with that, whether you agree that they're good or not, I think they're okay to a certain extent. But I think if you have a multiverse, have it for 1 or 2 films and then wrap it up and then go back to a soft reboot. If you have a multiverse and it drags on through too many films, it becomes too convoluted, in my opinion. But that's just me. But yeah, having a Deadpool movie making fun of other multiverse movies that would be a hilarious thing to do. And okay, so that's where we are. We're at the end of the article here. So yeah, that makes a good point about making fun of multiverse movies. So yeah, that's kind of where we are at the moment, guys. So we've just got this massive rumor mill of all of these characters appearing. I would say that it's a foregone conclusion that some of these will appear, but which ones do you think are going to appear? So guys, have a quick look at these names that I just read off here. Pause the video if you need to. But yeah, jump down to the comment section. Let me know what you think about these characters appearing in the movie. Which ones do you think will appear, and which ones would you pick if you had the choice? I would really love to hear what you guys have to say about that. So yeah, that's kind of where we are on the Deadpool 3 movie, guys. Can't wait to see it. Hopefully it doesn't get delayed too long due to the writer's strike. And that's everything we have. If there's any more updates, I will update the channel, guys. So stick around, and I will see you soon.